What is good, Grey Gang? We're here today. It is actually snow. It's not snowing. I take that back. But there is snow on the ground. And in Kentucky, it's the same thing. Now, we do have a ton of snow. Probably like a lot dusting, I guess. It really doesn't pack together easy, so no need to go try to make a snowman. But while we're out here, this is like the second snow of the year for us. I think I want to go fishing. You know, I mean, I'm not that good of a fisherman. Not that good of a hunter either. I guess you could say I'm not really good at much, but I'm gonna try, okay? I'm really good at trying. One thing I really like about fishing whenever it's cold is that the water gets really clear. In the summer, this pond was like extremely like dirty. Now I can actually see the bottom right there. That's good. I really don't know why, but like water just gets clearer whenever it gets cold. I guess the algae does. But anyways, guys, we're going after two different species today. The first one, we're going after a bass. And then if that doesn't work, we're going to go for a catfish. Now, neither one of these fish are really cold water fish. Mainly because fish are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded means that the animal relies on like the heat around it to warm up its body temperature. I'll give y'all a little science lesson real quick. Humans, our body temperature is like 98 degrees, roughly. And if it gets down to 60 degrees, our body's gonna start shaking and stuff and keep our body temperature at 98 degrees. Same with a deer, red fox, and even a mouse. But with cold-blooded animals like lizards, turtles, fish, snakes, if it's 20 degrees, they're not gonna move much because their body doesn't shiver and their body doesn't warm them up. That's why whenever it's like 100 degrees, snakes and stuff are extremely more active than they are whenever it's snow. Same way with fish. Fish get lethargic in the winter. But that's enough biology because this is not a science channel. We's about to catch a fish. I already checked the traps today. We didn't get anything, so if you're wondering that, yeah. I'm sure no one cared, but I did. But anyways, let's come on in here. First off, like I said, we're going to go with a bass fishing. We're using a mystery tackle box. This is like a subscription box that comes to your house every month, and this one in particular has bass fishing stuff in it. You can actually get them for like ice fishing, pan fishing, and even catfishing. I may try out catfishing here this summer a little bit. But whenever you open it up, it has quite a lot of goodies. And the best thing about the goodies is that they're like geared towards that time you're fishing. So like I was saying a little bit with the fish, they act differently in December than they do in July. Therefore, Mystery Tackle Box sends you baits that work better in December than they do in July. Because it's obviously December, if you didn't know that. You can thank me later. But the first thing we got are some stickies hooks. These are just 4 of them, extra wide gap. Those are going to come in extremely handy. Then we got these right here. These are riot baits, just some worms, just some like straight tail worms. These are going to come in handy because while the fish aren't moving much, you don't need your bait to move much either. You got to make it look natural. The next thing we have some Guggen baits. These are actually a drag and drop and sunset bug. Now in colder weather, whenever I'm choosing a crankbait, I like to go with a flat-sided crankbait. This in here doesn't really look like it has flat side, but that's okay. We're probably not going to use this in anyhow because it dives down to 10 feet. I don't even think this pond is 10 feet deep anywhere. Then we have a swim jig. This is really cool. It's a 1/2 ounce, so I can definitely drag it if I need to. I'm really not a fan of jigs, and I don't know why, but we're probably not going to use it anyhow. Then we got a little swim bait. Nice looking thing. It's in baby bass. And then right down here in the bottom, we got some craws. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to use. We're not going to use that. Not using that. Not using that. I will say that my final decision came down to these two because I wanted to use a slow Texas rigged worm, and I ended up going with these simply because these are a little bit bigger. I feel like bass would rather go after one big meal than 2 small ones. Worst comes to worst, we're going to throw some dead weird shad that someone sent in fan mail, and we extremely appreciate it. All right, here we go. I'm using just a plain bait caster. Should do the job for both bass. Oh, ah! I just hooked myself. That hurt really bad. I'm gonna go quiet now. I'm just kidding. It did hurt though, and I'm probably going to the hospital later. But for now, we gotta catch a fish. Okay, guys, watch closely and enjoy the festive music. Boom, we're done. All right, sweet. Worm on a hook. I'm gonna cast it out there. The best thing to do is look for some kind of structure. And right there is a thingy, also known as a brush pile. So I'm just going to toss it in there and work it a little bit super slow. May not even move it at all. Sometimes no movement is the best movement. Who was it said that? Oh yeah, me. Oh, I just got a bite. Hot dog. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I wasn't expecting that. The only thing I was expecting to catch was a cold. Also, when you're out here winter fishing, they're probably gonna be in deeper areas because the lower layers of water is actually insulated by the top few layers of water. That's why in the winter, the whole lake doesn't freeze, only the top few layers. Then the bottom layers can stay unfroze. Dang, there's a lot of science in this video. I'm gonna have to change this to kg science or something. If you're interested in getting yourself or anyone else maybe for Christmas a mystery tackle box, listen guys, here's what you need to do. Go to their website right now, the link's in the description. You got to use code SAVE15. That's going to get you 15% off any box, any subscription. It's a little holiday special they got going on, so I mean, if it's literally the best price of like the whole year. All right guys, we're calling an audible. I don't think the bass are exactly going to destroy my worm at this location. We may have to go to the lake. Usually at the lake they bite a lot better than they do like in the middle of a pond. But I don't know about catfish, so we're gonna go ahead and try them anyhow. We got these in fan mail not too long ago. The video should be up soon on Kendall Grade 2. It's my second channel. We're gonna go ahead and crack into these. Try not to get them all over my clothes, because if I do, I'll probably have to like throw them away or something. Plus, this is the KG hoodie, and there's no way I'm throwing this away. I'm my best bet just to get down on the ground and try it. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's try to do this and not get contaminated. Come on, Shad. There he goes. It's a dead shad. Apparently these work good though, which I mean, I'll be honest, I'd hope they work good if they're going to stick shad in a bag and sell them at Walmart. Kind of creepy if you ask me. Now, do I just like grab it with my own fingers and do this, or like am I doing it wrong, or like I don't even know where to start. Do I just like hook it straight through the belly? Because I guess. Are we good? Are we good to go? Do I just toss it in and wait for something to eat it? I've never really catfished in winter with a dead shad I got out of a Walmart bag. Anyways, it's right out in the middle. I should do all right. I'm just gonna let that thing sink right down to the bottom. One thing I do know about catfishing in the cold, it's better to use really stinky baits, because in the cold water, smell is actually suppressed. So if you have something that stinks a little bit, it may not smell at all. If you have something that stinks really bad, it may only stink a little bit in such cold water. Because I don't know, maybe the catfish's nose gets numb. I don't know, okay? Don't ask me. This is not a science channel. We've already went over this 3 times. Just set the rod right there, and if anything happens, I'll let you know. Okay, guys, it's been probably like almost an hour. I'm not even gonna bite. I pulled it in, recast it over closer to the brush pile. Again, nothing. I don't know, guys. I think I'm about to call it a day here and go on back. They're just not biting. Okay guys, I'll tell you the real reason. I gotta use the bathroom, but we gotta pull the lines. I gotta go. But I'll tell you one thing. I don't think they want to bite today, but I also think that there is hope. Oh, never mind, that's a stick. I do think there's hope. I really do. And because I do think there's hope, I think I'm gonna come back with cane poles. Stick on maybe 2 of them on each side of the pond and let them literally sit here all day long. Because I mean, think about it. Me, I gotta go out there. We're actually gonna go try to train Peanut to be a squirrel dog. Maybe even shoot a Glock or something. I have things I gotta do. A cane pole, on the other hand, a cane pole has nothing better to do but sit here and try to catch catfish. You know what I mean? Fun fact, cane poles were actually the first artificial intelligence. That was a joke, Karen. And we're back at the pond. We have the cane pole, and then we actually have it baited up, bank line, and then a big circle hook, and then we just put that shad on there just like that. The plan is to just like super simply just like throw the shad out in the middle and just let the cane pole hold it the whole time. I mean, honestly, I think that's the best idea. In winter, the best thing you can do is just like give them plenty of time, and I don't have that time to give, so I'm just gonna let a cane pole do it. I feel like a cane pole have fun, maybe. As long as I don't fall in the pond, I'm happy. I made the line a little extra long, that way I could really get it out there a little bit farther. That's not really far, but that's probably about as far as we're gonna get. Now here's the thing, guys. Since we're using this on a cane pole, just a standard like shad on the bottom, not only do we have a chance to catch a catfish, but we also have a chance to catch a turtle. Because yeah, turtles are cold-blooded too, but they gotta eat too. And I don't know, I mean, if a shad sits out here for 4 hours, there's a pretty good chance the catfish will at least swim over it and possibly eat it. But that is the good thing about a cane pole. I can leave it there, not care about it, come back at the end of the day and see if it's done any good. And since we use the circle hook, we don't have to worry about the catfish getting it way down their stomach. It's gonna hook them here like 99% of the time. Stay tuned until the end of the video, and we're gonna come back and check this at the end of the day. But now, I don't know if we should shoot a Glock or if we should just go try to see if Peanut can. That's what we're doing. We're gonna play with Peanut. Oh gosh, son, it's about to get real. We're gonna turn that boy into a squirrel dog. Okay, Peanut, it's your time to shine. Let's go. All right, big boy, here's what I've been thinking. You're really good at killing stuff, and well, that's kind of the only thing you're good at. Now, here's the plan. You gotta listen to me, okay? You gotta listen to me. You gotta follow me and do as I say. I will teach you how to squirrel hunt. All right, Peanut, first step, come over here and stop eating Sheba's dog food. Peanut, we spotted the first one. Come on, hurry. Come and eat it. Come in here. Peanut, no! No, those are chickens. What you gotta do is you gotta find the squirrel. Basically just bark at it, okay? It can't be really, it's not really that hard. Let's go. Come on. First step, go in the woods. It's the wrong way. This way. Peanut, what are you doing? Peanut, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, Peanut, come over here. Come get in the woods. He goes, boom. Goes completely other direction. Now he's over there sniffing a Sheba. It's going to be a long day. Peanut, come here. Peanut, Peanut. Peanut, hey, there you go. Come on, Peanut. Come to my voice. Come to my voice. Just walk towards me. Come on. Let's get something started. You gotta quit running away. It's not a good habit, you know. We're out here just trying to kill a squirrel. I've already spotted 2 and you ain't even stepped foot in the woods. Maybe we can work with it, okay? All right, listen, first step, go that way and like start sniffing around. That's probably your best bet. I'm gonna give you a cheat code, okay? Go that way. Great leaders lead by example. Come on, Peanut. Let's go. Peanut! Where did you go? You were literally just beside of me. Peanut! Peanut! Where did you go? Peanut! Peanut! The other day, someone said that watching my deer hunting videos was a waste of time. Well, I got news for you, brother. Trying to train Peanut to be a squirrel dog's a waste of my time. I mean, at least there's snow on the ground. That's kind of a plus, I guess. I don't know, man. You just gotta look for the positives, and, well, Peanut's just not one of them right now. I think my best bet right now is to just go back home and try my best to stop Peanut from murdering the last 2 chickens. 15 down, 2 to go, and I'm sure he ain't about to quit. Peanut's got his eye on the prize. He's going for gold. Honestly, at this point, I feel like Peanut's best bet is probably to sign a deal with FaZe. I mean, his KD is unreal. I guess the best way to say it is, if Peanut was a human, he would be in jail all the time. Like, he'd be the one that gets out of jail, and then that night, he's right back in jail for something. He's a thief, he's a murderer, he's just Peanut, guys. How's that not breaking the law itself? I could write him up for so many charges. Peanut, dude, get over here. Come on, you're going back. I'm putting you back in federal penitentiary. You're going back to the pen, boys, back to the pen. Peanut, where did you go? Oh my gosh, he just fell to appear at his court date. Peanut, 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 Peanut. Peanut, dude, let go of the chicken! What is good, Gray Gang? I've already said that because we're about 12 minutes into the video. As you can see behind me, we have some steel targets. I've been saying the whole video, we're about to go shoot a Glock, and we're gonna do it right now. In goes my ear protection, out goes the Glock, and in goes the extendo. But this is a 9mm, this is a Glock 17, so pretty popular. This one right here, it's actually a police trade-in, so yeah. I guess that makes it a little bit cooler. I also believe it depends on who you are. But we have that target, really small 12-inch. That one right there. Something by something. That one's pretty small, that one's really big. Here we go. We'll shoot a few, and then I'm gonna make a deal with you. Alright, now I want to make a deal with you. Since we're pretty far into the video, y'all are probably liking the video, or at least enjoying it a little bit, so I want to make a deal with you. I'm going to shoot 3 shots at that right there. That's a pretty small target. If I hit the first one, you guys have to hit the like button. If I hit the second one, you have to subscribe if you're not already. And if I hit the third one, you have to go down in the comments and comment banana. Alright, here we go. This one is for your like, if you haven't done it already. Go on down there, hit the like button. I'll wait on y'all before I shoot the next shot. Okay, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm going for your subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. You're legally obligated at this point. Now it's going down because I want to see a lot of bananas down in the comment section. And I believe that's all we got. I straight destroyed that little plate right there. Poor little man is going to name him Timothy, I guess. I don't know. Sweet. That's a nice little Glock session, I guess. Let's go take a look at the target, see what kind of damage we did. If we're going to be completely honest, guys. If I done any damage, we got some problems. This is supposed to... Oh my gosh! I knew I felt something hit me in the foot, but I sure didn't think it was a bullet fragment. Oh snap, dude. I knew something hit me in the foot, but I thought it was a bullet casing. Dang, son. I could have died right there. I guess in my defense, I am like really close to these targets I'm shooting. Also in my defense, I think I'm alright because I barely even felt it touch my foot. So even if it would have hit me like right here, it probably wouldn't have done much because it was moving super slow. But we'll just toss that little guy in there because that's a cool little story. It almost died. Shooting my Glock, almost died. That's a 300 rum, 300 rum, 300 rum, 300 rum. As for the Glocks, I really don't know where I hit it because these plates are supposed to stand up to like, up to like 270 without any problem. They're pretty strong plates. That one, I really didn't shoot it much. This one, I put 3 on target. I think I literally went 1, 2, 3 actually. That's pretty good grouping. That deserves like 2 comments. If you're a real great gangster, go comment like orange too. If you don't know how to spell it, I'll go ahead and spell it for you since I've already been doing all kinds of science lessons so far. I'll go ahead and do a spelling lesson too. O-R-A-N-G-E. That's how you spell orange. See the color of that plate? Orange. I'm just kidding. It's purple. Here's the big plate. This thing has been shot forever. If you're wondering, it's actually 24 inches long. Or not long, but wide and tall. And we usually shoot it from that big pine tree. So it's pretty big target, pretty easy to hit. Usually I let Adam shoot this one because it makes him feel good. It's usually about all I can hit, but you know what? At least he can get something. But do you know what time it is? It's time to go check that cane pole and see if we caught a turtle or a catfish. But even before that, it's time for the KendallGrade1.com/shop moment of the day. On today's merch episode, we're going to look what in the world is Kendall wearing from KendallGrade1.com/shop. Well, the first thing I'm wearing is the KG hoodie. Pretty simple. We've sold out a lot of sizes though. Then we got this one right here. It's one of my long sleeve shirts. It's a great insulator. It's got a black body and then blue camo that. Oh yeah, sweet. And then under this, I'm actually wearing the Seal shirt. It's just a plain t-shirt, stretches from here to China. It's super epic too. Now, whenever I look down, unfortunately, I don't make blue jeans yet, don't make Crocs. Am I wearing socks? Oh, never mind. Those aren't KG socks, but we'll go ahead and shout out the Bucky socks anyhow. Available in youth sizes, baby. But if you do want to pick up anything, you can head on over to KendallGrade1.com/shop. We're the first link in the description. Now let's go check for a turtle. We didn't catch anything. I can't believe my eyes. Actually, there's always a chance. Oh, no, never mind. I thought we caught something, but it's actually just the shad. When you get down here and you look at the shad literally still has snow on it. Like the shad still has snow on the hook from when we threw it in. Because there's not even snow here anymore. There's still snow on it from the hour 4, 5, 6 hours ago. That's kind of weird, not gonna lie. But I tell you what we're gonna do, guys. We ain't give her uppers. We're not even puller inner liners, if that's a thing. I don't know. We're gonna throw that sapsucker right back in there, and we're gonna leave this thing for a couple more days, and I will keep you updated if we get anything. On the other hand, if I never speak another word about this cane pole, that probably means we've never caught anything on it. In the meantime, if you want to click right up here, that's one of my favorite catfishing videos, and then right here is a whole playlist strictly dedicated to catfishing. I'm sure you'll really like those videos because a lot of people do. There's even a catch and cook for a catfish up in here, and catfish taste amazing. Mammy's in that video too.